Hyper beam is just acid vomit. Like when you have to throw up and like you don't have anything in there, so you're just throwing up stomach acid. That's what a hyper beam is.
I hope it is.
By the way,
Same.
that is like the worst feeling. I had that happen once. I went to work and I like threw up stomach acid like 3 times on the way to work, and then I went to work and then threw up again. I'm like, I'm gonna go home. I feel sick, and they're like, okay. I want everyone to say,
you're not kidding.
I just want to say this happened when I was like 18 years old. So if this was like Itisdpayne now, I'm like, heck with y'all, I'm staying home.
Right.
But yeah. So that was a fun.
Yeah, throwing up with a completely empty stomach is not fun. It sucks. It sucks a lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but what I was gonna say is that like as I was saying, like this week was a little bit crazy, and so like it's good that we're also, for anyone that's in any of the chats, we are learning a new system, and so it's please be patient, and if anyone knows how to do Fantasy Grounds or knows tutorials, preferably ones that are not over a half hour long like Fantasy Grounds has on YouTube, I would very much like those. But yeah, in short, there was all this stuff and like work was a little bit busy and getting this all stuff set up, and then one of the games had to be rescheduled, and so next week, see, I have 2, 3, 4 D&D games being run next week. Fortunately,
Dang.
all those are on Roll20, so I'm not gonna have the.
So you don't have to worry about this part.
Yeah, but we have some like all-star casts happening. Like while we're waiting for things to get set up. By the way, everyone, this might be a little bit of a shorter session. Just letting everyone
we're still
know.
Getting used to it.
Which is fine.
There are some really cool things in here so far, but there are also plenty of things we cannot figure out how to do yet.
Yeah.
I pulled
plenty
up
of things that I'm just pushing buttons and creating mayhem.
Yep.
I pulled the $36 card out of a $6 pack.
Nice.
Oh, now you can go buy more.
Yeah, look, it's this guy. Where?
I don't know what that is.
Let me
Oh,
see.
that is either.
Some kind of fish.
Oh, is that one of those Pokemon packs
V-type?
that's like, yeah, like they get superpowers and they go Super Saiyan?
Yeah, they came in like these guys.
That was the other
sword and shield brilliant stars. So yeah, that Mega Max or whatever they call it.
That's the other thing I saw
Mega
this
Max.
week, where they're like, guys, get ready for Piccolo's new form that might be coming out in the new movie, and it's like, here it is, and he transforms. I'm like, what's the difference? And then I found a meme later. His screen just turns from dark green to like a slightly brighter green. I'm like, wait, what?
Lovely.
And I'm just like, everyone's like, yeah. But I was gonna say, while we kind of get things set up here, just to give a peek of what next week's gonna look at. Either if Tuesday can work, I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask. It might have to be moved to Monday. Grintax Academy might be going. It was supposed to be this Thursday, but it's getting moved to maybe next week if it can fit in. The reason why it's maybe is that on Wednesday, I'm gonna be live on a Wednesday, and that is the start of another mini art campaign with I'm pretty sure most of the people in this call and probably in the chat know of these people. It is the amazing Hotpocalypse, J2 Rudo, and JR Flames. Those 3 guys are going to be in a mini campaign. I can't wait. It's gonna be hilarious. And so that's probably gonna go between 2 to 3 sessions depending on schedules and how fast they go through the thing. On Thursday we're gonna have the second wait, what was the name of that? If you guys give me a second, I can open up Roll20 and let everyone know what that.
Dude, you weren't kidding about All-Star Cast though. That sounds like a treat.
Yes, yeah. So that game is called The Waking at Lake Zenith, which anybody in Grintax Academy's world that's been watching that stream, they are literally heading to Lake Zenith right now. So this isn't a spoiler or anything, but the events of this game happen before the Grintax Academy crew gets to Lake Zenith. And so whatever they do in this city, or in this, because it's like a resort town, whatever those 3 people do in that town is going to affect and change what that city's going to look like for the players coming in.
That is pretty cool.
Oh god, I would totally wreck the crap out of town.
Just
I
you
would
gotta
leave,
just like hide a weapon cache somewhere and just don't make any hints whatsoever.
Well,
Just
what
like,
Spray paint on the wall.
Luke
Good
came in
time
like
down
a
this
wrecking
alley.
ball.
well, like what I told them was like, hey, at the end of this session, like at the end of our mini campaign, if your character's still there, they could very possibly show up in the Grintax Academy game. Or like, and I don't know, depending on what you guys do, it might attack that party, or they might find your remains, like how is mentioned many a times in this campaign of new parties coming in.
Those 3 times we're about to die.
yeah.
So then
I just see Floof going in like a wrecking ball.
that's why
It's my
you guys.
headcanon that Thornfall is actually Dagoth's skull. Somehow, I don't know yet.
Plot twist.
It makes that nickname Marshmallow Head a lot more fitting. So then on Thursday we're gonna have the second and possibly final session of what it is the Halls of Hidden Acquisition. With
I really enjoyed that.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's allowing me, like, for what they're doing, because so for the people in that one, that is our very own Wisdom Master coming back in.
Yeah.
So he was the second person I asked when it was just like when I got like at least one person that said yes, because I'm like, whatever happens, I'm gonna, and because I told Wisdom, I was like, I'm gonna be doing some of these games, and I want to have you back in. You were a lot of fun. And so he is playing a gnome called Gimble's Timber. Gimble Timbers.
Yep, Gimble Timbers.
We have Blackjack 21. He is in that game. And then another friend, Tactical Illusion, who it's her first time playing D&D. And then a friend that I don't think anyone here knows. And when we went on the stream, like, we didn't even remember how we met. It probably I went into her stream, but Swifty Lem, which she mainly does stuff on Instagram right now. But that is just so great. It was really funny because, like, Tactical was asking me, like, I didn't mess anything up. It felt like I was messing things up. I was like, no, you didn't mess anything up. You can't. The only way you can mess up D&D is if you are a jerk to the rest of the people playing.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember what part there was, but she responded to somebody when they said something, and she was just like, no. And I thought it was the way that she said, dude, it was the funniest thing. I was like dying for like 5 minutes, and I forget what it was, but it was just hysterical.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to remember what it was as well. I know there was another character that said, oh, that was one of the NPCs when they're like, Blitz Mustang here, how you doing? Were you even invited to this party? No. And then he just walks away.
Yeah, that's what it was. And I'm just like, wait, that worked?
Awesome.
Yep. So, that is a lot of fun. And they finally are getting to the action part of it. And then, as I said, in that campaign, definitely MVP comment of the night. Of Envy in the chat just saying, what's with this guy in this purple?
Yeah, I feel like
explain.
Dude, you know, anything that's like fire or magical is always the color purple with D-Payne. It doesn't matter if it's like a city going up in smoke, a floating skull. It's all purple, so that's why I was like, and then I forget it was something purple.
He's
going on,
arrived.
and I was just like, why? Why is everything purple in this world?
Don't worry. As I said on Twitter, it will all become clear. Or it won't.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yes.
But don't
6-3
worry.
a time. It works every time.
There is definitely plans in the works.
Yeah, it was funny.
And then if you guys were having definitely all that fun, just prepare yourself, because on Saturday we are going to go back into pretty much our version of HBO drama. TNT does not know drama because it's happening here on the channel as we go into as I forgot the name, City of Mist with IRL friends, and I just broke the clothespin that I used to clip
we
my
heard
chips.
that.
Yeah, well now I really broke it. That's probably for the best. Yeah, so there's potentially right now, unless scheduling changes, confirmed 3 games. If not a 4th.
Wow.
You know what? I'm gonna just message these guys real quick just to make sure, because even though they're in the Discord, they don't know how to message in that Discord.
I may have just found the race if I ever need to create a new character that I need.
Well, one cool thing is I can retire Dilly Picklebottoms, and my next character can be somebody cooler.
Yeah. Moving away from our other platform, I'm moving away from replacement Thraz.
I
Is
did.
that
I
his
already
full
had the
name or a
character
nickname?
sheet.
I hadn't made the character yet, but you know that was just the stand-in name for my second character because Thraz was certainly going to die.
I mean, it's not too late.
Yeah, he definitely still can.
Honestly,
I'm literally playing him with he doesn't want to die, but Thraz is like, you know what? I'm gonna walk at that thing menacingly in every encounter.
See, that's pretty much been my approach, and I'm debating if I want to change it, because I was reading more into it, and there are melee bards, and I mean,
Yep,
so
I had one.
It might happen. I mean, I'm trying to play a hybrid because the skills that I picked and the way that I want to play this character is going to be pretty helpful, I think. Because I got all that mobility with Horde Breaker, right? So now I have skills that I can buff you on touch. I can give you heroism on touch. I can heal you on touch. I can hear you on singing, and I can buff you on singing too. So I can do both.
Slap Junior on the end of your name and yell, "I'm here to avenge my father" all the time.
That is literally what one of the characters did when their character died. But they made a new class, but she made her character's dad, and they are literally the same person. But she did
Junior,
one.
Junior.
It's real hard to get into character, like when you're first starting and building, and then it's easy, and then you got to get rid of that and start all over. That's hard.
Yeah. I mean, if I lose Thraz, I'm gonna go from somebody who doesn't want to use metal and oak is the weapon of choice. I'm gonna have to go to somebody that tries to make particle rifles.
That'd be pretty cool. I think I'm gonna make an Obi-Wan type of character, his personality and stuff. Yeah.
So another important thing, Hal, I know you're in the middle of setting things up, but do you have a link for the charity?
Oh. Yes.
Oh man, I thought you spoke to me in Elvish, Upal. I got excited.
Here, I'll paste it in everyone's chat.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Dad.
So guys, if I understand correctly, and Hal can fill me in, but or fill in the specifics, but this it literally says right there, it's going to help the Ukraine Crisis Fund to distribute. I'm just reading the text that you guys can read. Distribute immediate aid and critical supplies to those suffering in Ukraine. And you know what? This will also be in the description of the YouTube video. So if you guys would like to donate when this video goes up, I don't know how long the event is for. How long is it?
The weekend.
The weekend? Never mind.
There you go.
Weekend.
It will be done by the time the video's up. But
Well, I guess are you going to keep the campaign available afterwards, or does that link basically expire after the week?
As long as they do, I don't shut down my link, but I think that they have to eventually probably have to shut down after a few days, you know.
Okay.
So for tonight, guys, at least for this section, this is what we're gonna do. So I gotta bring up our Discord conversations, that way I can remember exactly what I said. Scroll. Where am I? Okay. So if you guys donate $10, we're gonna roll a 1d6, one each number being somebody, and then the 6 is going to be a reroll. Okay? So that way, until we get somebody on here, and their next roll is going to be a natural 1. There's nothing they can do it. Next time they're going to roll a d20, it's going to be a natural 1 if there's $10 donated to the charity. If you guys donate $20, we're going to do the same thing, but the next person gets that person's going to get their next roll as a nat 20. And then Envy proposed that if you donate $30, you get to pick what natural, like nat 1 or 20 goes to which person. So,
and we'll be good about it. We won't game the system and go, oh, a nat 1, I guess I'll search the floor right here.
Yes.
Nah, like if I get a nat 1, I'm going to dive at some creature and get it. Like Dagoth's
We'll
down.
be good.
Yeah.
So there's that. But yeah, so for anyone that is going to want to be a part of it, and yeah, we can go from layer. Yeah. Sorry, I'm in the middle of clicking things. Don't worry.
Yeah, I never noticed it before until you took your glasses off, EOG, but you could do the rock eyebrow with your right eyebrow. Oh, but dude. Why is that not a thing?
Mostly because my glasses are too dark.
Because I smell what you're cooking.
Because I can't see a damn thing without my glasses on, man. I'm just letting some drops sit for a second.
Dude, this is the year that happened. If these come off, I can't see not even me. Really. It's wild. Getting old, so.
LASIK was some of the best money I've ever spent.
Yeah.
No,
LASIK
LASIK.
was some of the best money I ever spent.
I thought about it.
My wife's vision is so bad that she can't wear contacts, and if she got LASIK, she'd still have to wear glasses.
Oh wow!
So she actually it's a possibility in her future that she may get LASIK just so that she can have reasonable prescriptions. And if she wanted to wear contacts, she'd have to get LASIK first.
Is
that because it's so bad that they can't correct it far enough, or
yeah,
is there something else going on there?
Yeah, it's just really bad. It's just one eye, but it's like really bad. It's so bad that they can't correct it far enough.
But when you see her and you see her glasses, they don't look like, when people are really blind and they're like, you can't really tell with her.
Yeah,
they just look like normal glasses when I've seen her.
It's true. It's weird, right? Because I've seen people with like really thick glasses and hers aren't like that. But I guess I mean.
Some of them look cool, man.
Lens technology has come a long ways too. Where
that's true. Actually, I haven't asked in 5 years about her eyes, like whether the LASIK would do. So maybe it's better now. Maybe contacts would work now.
I finished clicking things.
Hey.
So I get to choose who gets a natural 20 or a natural 1.
Uh-oh.
I'll let you guys know later what's gonna happen. So.
Oh, no, he just gave himself, that's
Oh, no.
almighty power stuff there. One of us
That's
is finally,
wild.
he's finally gonna kill one of us. He's been trying for like
Guys,
months.
the best part about this is he could have done this to us at any time, but he wanted us to know it was coming.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to think about having that on the back. With
He's
the
he could have the boat just explode right now and we're all dead. But no, he wants us to feel it.
Yeah, like if I really wanted to, it's like, oh, look at that Soul Native. Oh man, campaign's
Oh, it's
over,
too
guys.
close.
Oh! But no,
Make all those new characters you keep talking about.
unfortunately, I will not kill you guys all outright because you guys have done things to the world that you guys need to answer for, whether in this life or the next.
Yeah. Oh, Ford Fall, dude. I feel like I might have caused the genocide somewhere. We just don't know
Yeah.
yet.
Well, so either you like started some sort of revolution that is like going to ultimately be just change, or you like started something real bad that there's going to be a novel about someday.
Yeah. No, I'm still like tied to. I think he's got ties to a celestial, dude. I do.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
that
know
doesn't
why.
necessarily mean that he's bad, though. Like, this could be like a revolution of like people being allowed to worship celestials again or whatever. But like, I don't know. He could also just be like, time to murder everybody.
That's why I've made friends with him, dude. He left us alone. He did.
And he keeps
That was
calling you.
He goes,
Dude, we're
okay,
gonna
Bob.
put. This campaign is going to be so fantastic because we're going to like stumble our way through everything like drunk toddlers, slowly like piecing together this guy by getting all of his body parts. And then he's going to be like, aha, now the universe is mine. And we're all going to put on a serious face and try to kill him.
It's gonna go from bum 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 bum.
We're going to stand no chance. We're going to be like, guys, how do we fight for real?
Oh man, if I only knew how to do the Final Fantasy VI like end boss music. I forget the tune for it, but it's just like it's gonna go from Rugrats ba 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 ba, and then Sephiroth.
What is it?
I'm so
Unflamed
into
Angel
it.
or something like that.
Yeah, that one-winged angel.
I just
One-Winged
hope
Angel,
that
there we
if
go.
we do die, it is in a blaze of glory, and I'm pretty sure it will be.
It'll be purple.
It's gonna be
I just
brown.
like that. I just like that Floof's weapon is hammer time. It's very appropriate.
Excellent.
Alrighty, so then shall we do a quick recap of Maru? And also I'm sitting here realizing I don't think I have the boat here. I don't have the boat loaded in here, which it would be easy to get it in, but I don't also have the tokens set up. So
You're good.
once I figure out how to get tokens, we'll we'll do that as well. But
Last time on Sky Pirate Z.
everyone cheated. Any cat. No.
Our stats were wrong the whole time.
Yep. But a quick refresher Maru is they got through the skull room, having a good old time, and made friends with a skull while burning another one. Did they actually defeat it? I don't know. We'll find that out. I got a natural 1 or a natural 20 that I can spend on something. So
We sure will.
Oh,
did they do the right thing?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
We haven't known that the whole time.
Yeah, me
I'm really
neither.
Excited tonight, dude. I'm excited tonight.
But pretty much they make their way back with the boat crew, or whatever they were called, the boat dwellers, to their water temple from their sky temple, and they're working with the crew there to rebuild their core. While they found out that the crew that went with Aubric over to the village, Rena and I think one other person, I forget who went with with Aubric. But I know Rena did, and I think the little angry Vegeta kid went as well.
Yes. The angry kid did go. I remember.
I forget his name, but he went. But those two guys came back. But unfortunately, Aubric is still in the village, who covered for their escape.
I hope we can save him today.
Also, just so. Oh. Should be able to actually give you guys the map.
I kind of like this Mortal Kombat symbol in the middle.
It's pretty nice.
Does anybody else see Mortal Kombat with that?
Oh,
Or is it just...
100%.
I can see it.
Okay. It's like instant.
I hadn't
If it was
specifically connected it, but yes, it definitely has that appropriate feel to it.
Yeah. So when we all get destroyed, we should just make Mortal Kombat characters in D&D.
Mortal Kombat.
Can you explain to me how you set that attack up, Helios? Because I was trying to do that.
Sure. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go into your items or your inventory.
Okay.
Wait, what's that? Wait.
Because I've been trying to do it with a short sword, and it kept the dagger stats. It only changed the name for me.
Interesting. So you're gonna go into what's that? Let me make this screen a little bigger so I can actually see my shit. All right.
Just realized I didn't have the map for the world downloaded. I just had the old map.
Wah wah.
This guy.
Don't worry, we're gonna get it together. We got this.
Yep.
You see, you know how Janan's in the middle of the ocean? I have a feeling like one day that's gonna become.
You cut out. You have a feeling it's gonna be what?
I think it's gonna like disappear like Atlantis.
Ooh.
Don't give him ideas.
Every time I see it on the map, though, I imagine that's what. Or it's like the
Dude.
Tower of Babel and shoots up to space. I don't know.
It goes all the way to the planet's core.
Dude, how sick would that be?
Planet Core.
That'd be really cool.
And then you find out it's a whole new realm, and that's when the Pathfinder rules take place.
A whole new realm. Don't you
Okay,
So if
so
dare
we want
go
to
to-
do Planet Core, as long as we don't need to take a Gungan with us, then we're fine.
Right. Do go down to your actions, which is all the way your last tab.
Yes.
So click on there's your weapons area.
Uh-huh.
Open up your weapons area. So like add a weapon and whatever, name it. Open up the description, which is that little flycatcher weapon thingy.
Okay.
So click on that. And then you have down below, so you have the name, you have properties, you have the attack, which is like what your main stat is, if you can add bonuses, if you're proficient. You have damage. If you click the little plus sign, you can change your damage or what the damage is on it. And then once you change that, and once you finish that one, like here, I'll drag it on the screen so we could so once you have that set up, and you're able to set up what it is, what the base is, if you have a multi-stats on it or anything like that. Once you have the damage set up, it'll actually show up next to your weapon. And then you'll be able to either grab, so you can grab from the weapons tab. And what you can do is you can grab actually from the weapons tab, like the actual die that's here, and you can throw it and it'll add the bonus automatically. So that one adds my 7 automatically. And then you can also click on the damage, and if you click on the damage, it'll roll for your damage automatically too.
Okay, there we go. I downloaded the map. I don't know how to let you guys see the map.
So we've got 2 Dagoths, we have a Floof, and now we have an extra unnamed.
Sync the
And
client
I
view?
also ended up with an extra unnamed character in the character selector.
Dang it.
Dude, the only thing that's weird about that, so like when I go to select what type of dice it uses, it doesn't let me pick anything.
You drag a die from the bottom of the screen into there.
Oh shoot.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
It is, but
So-
I would have never thought to do that like on my own. But I'm glad that you're here. That's awesome.
It's so you can it's because obviously the rules don't follow, D&D rules don't always follow, so you can have custom items and custom things like that. It's so you can like make the magical like a D20 weapon and stuff like that, and so you
Right.
get to choose
Okay.
your own die.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot actually. So 1d6.
Also copying, since Platt was kind enough to type this out for us. I'm gonna put that in everybody's chat too.
Oh, nice. I don't know who did that, but yes.
Platt did in Hell's chat.
Nice. Okay, I think I did this. View in client. Are you guys able to see something now?
Not yet.
No,
I
Nope.
don't see it.
but we might have to bring something up.
If you hit images?
That's way too many images. I
list.
think it's just like asset images, like races and stuff. It's not encounters.
Hey Hal, if that guy that knows how to run Fantasy Grounds is in your chat, I would really appreciate if you told me how to run Fantasy Grounds.
I wish he kind of went off and disappeared from the streaming world, so I'm not sure where he is anymore.
I see how it is.
He kind of just like, hey, this is Fantasy Grounds. See you later.
Jerk.
No.
It's like once you actually get everything in here, it's actually really easy. So I think what you gotta do, you have to load everything into here. So I think you have to load the map into assets. Here, let's test this there. I think you have to load the map into assets, and then you could drag.
So
Like,
I
you
would
could set-
have to. Oh, I'm sorry. You go ahead.
No, I'm just trying to figure it out right now. Because I was a player, so I know things from the player aspect. I have nothing about the DM aspect. I never ran a campaign with this. I just remember how easy as a player it was really easy to use as a player. Oh, there's a
Whoa,
world.
something
map.
appeared.
Yeah, I
see a
see
map.
stuff.
I see my name on the
I
bottom.
like.
Yeah.
Why is my name on
I
the
like
bottom
how
of it?
Helios' name is there.
Because I screenshot it while you were getting your information over. Wait a
Oh my
second.
gosh.
Okay, then this is a good question. So if I do not that one. I want
Why is my color the same as the color of the village? Am I fat? Are you calling me fat?
It's a whole village of you.
That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing.
Whoa,
okay, that
that's
just makes it the
Hey.
background, but that doesn't.
I remember when we were playing, he said act like the middle section is like an actual table, and that's the best way to view it as. So you like load things in and you drag them onto the table, is what he told me.
Yeah. This is when we were testing things. Oh, we can delete that token, yes. No, just this token. And then
Purple.
yeah, purple's
I've
my
done
color.
Movement. I don't want to lock the token movement. I want you guys to zoom to fill. That's not what
We can have our own conversations now.
I can read it.
Yeah, but nobody else can.
There's actually a way to whisper people too. Oh yeah, here we go.
I heard
So
sound.
you can actually like talk to people individually. So if I'm like if I wanted to send, like I just sent hi to Paul, so I could literally send him a message secretly, as in like our characters are talking on the side during a battle.
How did you do that?
So he said he heard a sound. Does the DM also hear a sound? The DM's like, wait a minute, people are talking.
No, I don't hear a sound, but I can see.
Oh, there it is.
I can.
I don't see. Do I get token? Is that what you're working on?
Okay.
Ew.
Like, I don't know what you guys can see right now.
Oh,
There we go. I figured it out.
I agree. This is
Can you see?
No, yeah, so I can't see whatever you guys are saying.
oh, I like that. We can plot against you now. Boy.
Okay. Well, I wish I could like. No, I don't want to exit the session.
But by the way, Knight, was that legible? Because I tried to whisper you in orc.
Oh yeah, it doesn't do the languages in whisper.
It doesn't. I just whispered in orc stuff.
That would be even funnier if you could
Wouldn't it?
whisper with the languages. So you're sitting over here whispering to me in orc. It's like, I'd just be looking like, what are you doing?
Their record?
Apparently,
Something
apparently
happened.
Envy is pasting his passwords in the wrong place.
No, dude. I click and dragged on your the text of yours and put it in the chat box. That's what came up.
Whoa.
Oh, like
Listen,
the
we've had this
dragon?
program for 1 hour and you're breaking it already.
Oh no! Wait, no! Delete that! Delete that! Can you delete that? That's one of my passwords. Delete
Hey,
that. That's one of my
what?
passwords. Can you delete that?
Why are you pasting my password in chat, dude? There, Fluke. What the hell, man?
Alright. Well, you know what? We're gonna do the best we can with this right now because I don't know how to get you guys to be able to see the map. So
I see the map. Do you
Yeah,
not
the
see the
map
map?
is-
Whoa! It
The-
just disappeared.
oh
Yeah,
I had the field map. The field map.
I see.
up.
I see
Yeah.
the camp, and then I just seen a map that disappeared.
So the really cool thing is Dpayne, and again, this is from a player perspective, so I'm not sure. You can actually slide people things too. So like you'll be like, oh, he slides you a note, and you can like slide it to somebody and make it pop up on their screen.
Oh, that's
Okay.
hella
That's cool.
I wish. Let me see if he's here. Let me see if I can.
Fair
Okay,
record.
but
Okay,
we
you
gotta
guys should
figure
all
out
be
how to
able to
do that.
see. You guys can see this now.
Yes.
Okay, I know how to share maps with you guys.
Hey.
Hey.
And this one I can.
Oh,
move
and we
around
can
and
zoom in,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Okay,
This is awesome.
can you? Well, yeah. This is the same map from the screen. From the stream there. Oh, yep. There you go. I know exactly who that
Okay,
is.
5-foot circle.
Yep. And it's gonna be 5.
Uh-oh, where'd it go? I closed the window, now I don't know how to get it back.
You're lost.
Where'd it go? How do I find it again?
Oh, now it's.
Oh, whoa, that's cool. So, like, to change the directionals, that weird icon in the bottom right, you have to click and move your mouse, and you can move around on the map.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
didn't
That's-
exactly
That's
Whoa.
area
right
effect.
click to move around. And so what category did you drop that in on your side?
I just shared it with you.
Well, I don't know how to get it back now.
Just click on it.
Click on what?
It.
It's not on my screen anymore. I can't click on anything.
Yeah, I accidentally closed mine too while I was trying to poke around the help button.
Oh,
All right,
mine
let's
just
see if I can find
disappeared.
it.
Let's see. I don't know if I dragged something yet. Well, here we go. It's in records. Do you have a records tab?
No.
This D&D stream
Oh,
is
yeah, there it is.
how will
I
it
found
work?
it under images.
There you go.
Really?
Where that is.
All right.
So on images, it was in
Oh.
uncategorized. So if you change the
Nice.
group to uncategorized.
Oh, under campaign. I
Oh.
got
Why is the circle so big?
Because someone was messing with it, and now they have to get rid of it.
It wasn't me.
That's not my circle, I don't think.
I'm still trying to figure out how to pass notes.
Started a fire. The world's purple.
Yeah, that's Thornfall at it again.
No, it's not.
The Soul NATO became a Soul Hurricane.
Well, like I literally can't delete it, so you guys have to look at it. You guys have to pay for. There you go.
Oh,
Okay, so I don't know if that was. I don't know if somebody else had resized that.
Oh, this is dangerous.
You guys could do this on Roll20. All right.
Okay, so if you middle click, you can drag the window around. By the way.
All right. So let's see if we can at least figure something out here. So,
The problem when you start figuring out fun things.
the exasperation in Payne's voice when he goes, "You guys could do this on Roll20."
Oh, no.
He's like, "Why are you children now? You could have been children before."
Because we have new toys.
Funny thing is, we were
yeah.
at one point. Well, the first session or two, we did a lot of that type of stuff.
What's up?
That's true.
Wait. What's the layers?
He's gonna blow the boat up, you know.
Alrighty. So you guys are on. We're just gonna start now. So this is your view. You guys on the Zargan lot. It's the next morning, and I'll just zoom in just to get rid of all the text there. And yeah. So
Smash that sub button.
So you guys were on the Zargan lot. You guys were told to go save Aubric in the village, and yeah. So the other thing is that they told you that it's they found out like by boat it was a little bit quicker, but they didn't come back by boat. Like the boat is still there, and in short, you guys are gonna have to travel your way there, and it's about a 3-day journey to get there.
Wow.
Is that 3-day journey including the ranger bonus on the coast?
Well, it's gonna depend on survival rolls.
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, that's cool.
So, yeah. So, is there anything you guys want to do at the boat before you head out?
So we know that Raina's not there, right?
Raina's like kind of in medical condition right now. Like she's coming in and out of consciousness.
So probably can't really go see her.
Yeah, like if you went to go see her, like she would like wake up and just be like she'd just like babble nonsense of just like they're there and Aubric tried to hit them, but no, then they went through and then they're there, then they're not, and everything's all around. I don't know what's going on, and who are you? Oh my goodness, and then like would pass out. Like she's like either like if we were playing Call of Cthulhu, she would have gone past her breaking point. So
I got you.
yeah. So but yeah, it's the next day. You guys are all healed up. You got all your. Wait a second. You guys leveled up. Did we say that last session? Did that happen last session? I don't remember.
I don't think we leveled up. We leveled up the session before last.
Okay, you guys hit level 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember if we talked about that or anything. So yeah. So as you guys can see on the map, the village is once again someone's doing 5-foot things.
Me too.
It wasn't me this time. I didn't even have the map.
Wasn't me. I'm actually
I know who
playing
it
all
was
those
because I can see whose color it is.
things.
But yeah, you guys can see there's the path there, and some of this path you guys have already figured out by going to like Phantom Bay and Echo Camp. So some of this you might be able to make quicker time, and yeah, so yeah, they let you off the ship, and what do you guys want to do? It's just the 4 of you, by the way. The other group is Raz, or whatever his name was, is staying on the ship with his crew right now. The other boat dwellers.
Into their new crew.
Yeah, they're it's kind of like the intermingling of the boat dwellers and the Zargan lot.
Well, I would feel like at this point in time, with how things are, we might as well. I think we should just move full steam ahead, ride the momentum out, and I still feel like there is some kind of pressure for time. I mean, the Solnado is still like. So, what's the status of the Solnado now that we're where we can visibly see it? Do we see any changes?
Like, it looks like it's still slowly coming forward. Like,
Okay.
It's still headed towards the island.
So, from where we started before, when we went that way, relatively speaking, how close is it from where it was before?
It's like that, like kind of, like when you kind of look at things over the horizon and it's still like you're not really sure like how close or far it is. It's kind of like that, where it's just like you can't tell if it's like the Solnado is fluctuating. By the way, I don't know how. Did we ever tell you what the Solnado is?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
So,
it's a NATO full of souls.
yes,
much.
it's actually a weather thing in the world of Mykrin where which kind of fuels the theory and myths that there's a place called the Soul Garden that is underneath the world, and every once in a while like there's like a soul buildup, and it burst out like a zit out to this world and is like a tornado of souls. And it is very similar to that. Is what like everyone is seeing that, and 90% of the time people like there aren't survivors if it's in their way. And the fact that the Zargan lot, which is their boat, is kind of dead in the water right now, kind of is putting a time clock. However, also for anyone that is wondering, that's when Fornfall, a skull that Dagoth freed out of a glass cage back in Tin Ridge, got in contact with them again and was like, "Yo, I can take care of that. I just need my hand, which is is locked somewhere." Did he say like he said like underground or?
He said it was outside a factory.
Yeah, he said it was on the island outside of a factory thing or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't remember his exact verbiage, but yeah, something like that.
I don't remember
He's
the
my
exact.
best friend, I know.
I don't remember the exact wordage I used as well, and I didn't want to spoil anything. So, yeah. So
I think we also got information from the Sky Temple crew that we took to the Zargan lot, that there was things that matched the description in the village.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's the village, and yeah, and now to save your old buddy Batman Aubric, you guys gotta head there.
Finally, I miss him.
So
My drinking partner.
he got so drunk he showed up in a different campaign. Anyway, so how do you guys want to go here? Do you guys want to go to Phantom Bay, since you know you can get there pretty quick and make your way from there, or just keep along the coast, like or something different? You guys don't have the boat. I don't know if you guys missed that, but the boat is still at the village, so you wouldn't you'd be able to get there in like almost half the time, but
do we have like a map that kind of shows the island and where the village is on it and that sort of stuff, so we have like an idea of the shape of the island?
That's
what
the
you guys,
one we were playing on before.
the one that you guys were all drawing on.
That one.
Well,
That you
yeah,
kept
I just
closing,
mean
that's the village.
I just mean like from a character standpoint, I mean, I know we went to some of these places, but were we going to those more just, hey, we know it's something in that direction, or did we have
You
like,
know,
a map
you guys, when you guys came over this island, you guys flew kind of, if you're looking at the orientation of this mountain, you guys flew from the south end to the north, and so you guys were able, as you were flying through, you were able to get a quick, like it took long enough where you guys were able to get a quick, like, you understand where different landmarks and stuff are.
Okay.
So
that's kind of the general.
yeah,
Right.
like you guys when you were flying in did see a village, and like
Right.
and you guys saw the boat, and you saw a cave, and you saw a more weathered tower. So like there's things here that you notice. So like sort of where
General direction.
yeah, general direction and where the village is.
Yeah.
We have good relative bearing.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go ahead. Me, Dagoth, personally would prefer, with my expertise, to stick to the coast. Although not completely knowing the lay of the land, I feel that I'm an expert in said situation, and we could probably travel much faster and safer on the coast.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, so my thought there was a lot. Do we just stay directly on the coast, or do we kind of cut, sort of? Let me see here. Do we kind of cut like along that path between, or do we stay more along the coastline?
I think I would want to stay along the coastline because I look at it as an opportunity of being able to move faster. It also gives us a chance to get more lay of the land, actually put our feet out and see what's out there. And I don't think it would add too much time to our journey in doing
Yeah,
so.
I mean, I'm okay with it either way. I was just kind of like, do we try to cut off some of that if we know that it's sort of that way? I don't think we want to go over that ridge line.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
kind
I
of what
know-
I was thinking too.
Floof didn't come along with you guys in the beginning, so I know Floof is just sitting there just watching you guys debate because like he doesn't know what's going on.
He's like,
he
"I'm
just kind of like
chilling in the plains, man.
we're going where we go where ha okay.
Yeah, I
Don't
mean, we
worry,
definitely want to
Floof.
go I think we definitely want to go straight towards Phantom Bay, since
Yeah.
we already have that kind of mapped out, and then head from
Mhm.
to the head towards the village from
Yeah.
there.
So don't worry, Floof. Ranger leads, muscle follows.
We'll do
Okay.
whatever. So I guess we'll we
Yeah.
can hit up Phantom Bay again.
And real quick, just because since everyone else is staying, I imagine that maybe Denta is looking at Floof and like is like, maybe I should, like, you should stay here so I get to know you, and then like, because I think in the last session he's just like, my brother, and like pointing at
Oh, yeah.
Upal, and she's just like, she kind of pulls Thraz and Upal aside. It's like, you better take the new Floof. Why don't you take him with you? He seems kind of attached. And so that's
Yep.
why he's going and nobody else is. So
Awesome. So then I guess, like, if you guys are down, it sounds like Upal's down. We'll head towards Phantom Bay and then cut out from there.
That seems like the sensible thing to do.
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So the thing is, this is like the third time you now are going to Phantom Bay. You don't need to roll anything to get there. You're able to make time. By the time, like, it only takes you, like a couple hours to get there compared to like a whole day of traversing. Like you kind of know a quick way to get there. Like, what time in the morning are you leaving?
Mm.
I mean, bright and early, we got to get to Aubric.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that we would want to set out pretty fast because we would have seen the condition that our one friend came back in, and the guy that pretty much saved our tails is in danger, we feel like. So we'd want to get...
Okay,
get
2
there.
p.m. I got you.
No, I'd say we as
I'm
soon as
joking.
Dude, no, bright and
whenever-
early. 1:50. Come on, man.
Yeah. No, I'd say sunrise. We leave on sunrise.
Mhm. Okay, yeah. So we'll say, like, if you're leaving around sunrise, we'll just say like 6. You get to Phantom Bay closer to like 10, 11 o'clock.
Okay.
And so from there, are you guys going to be continuing along the coast, or kind of just heading straight kind of forward.
I would like to stick to the coast person,
Yeah,
but with
something
Floof
along those
here,
lines.
Okay.
but Floof's also here, and having come from the plains and things like that, moving through the middle wouldn't be bad either. So I think we do have choices.
Mhm.
We're also relying on Dagoth to get food and stuff, which he's been doing very easily from the coast.
It's true.
Oh, I like food.
Something along those
Mhm.
lines.
Mhm.
Like just kind of cut off the peninsula and
Okay.
towards the northwest.
Yeah. So like you guys don't need to roll for this. Like you can tell that
So
like
if-
at
okay,
this right
What I was
here.
drawing is
Yeah, no,
what I did is that toolbar.
yeah. This right here is oh, I got rid of the sub button too. But this like right oh, alright, come on, stop fighting with me. This right okay, Allison doesn't want to draw anymore. Okay, whatever. Where I put that circle, as you can see, it's not like a full mountain range like the boats were. It is.
Yeah.
It is much more. It's like kind of bigger hills, but so like there is that. But yeah, if you guys are gonna go through there, unlock the drawing layer. There we go. Did that work? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so you guys are gonna go there. So who wants to roll survival?
Got pretty good survival.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Whoever wants to
let me-
do it, go ahead.
Let me figure out how to bring it back up here. Wait, where's my dude? How do I bring him back? There he is.
Just click his face, forehead.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So would we all
Survival.
Can we all roll survival, or is that just gonna be like whoever's
I think
leading?
we're just gonna have one person roll. So whoever thinks is the best at survival.
So I just rolled it. Maybe I gotta like shake it up a little bit.
There you go.
Well, that wasn't super great.
All right, so you guys are making your way through, and as soon as you get to Phantom Bay, like it may be because you kind of going off the coast a little bit. You guys are kind of make slow way through there. Maybe the foliage is a little bit rougher. There isn't like a lot of clearing, and you guys kind of make it to where that river starts, right on the other side of the peninsula. But it's like the sun is starting to go down.
Okay.
So, yeah, are you guys gonna set up camp or keep running throughout the night?
How are you guys feeling right now? You guys still feeling pretty good?
Well, so we know we've seen weird creatures in the night, and we were told that as we get closer to the northwest, that they're probably going to be more and more common. So,
What
at
were
least
creatures?
from Upal's perspective, it may be best to not try to go through the night where they seem to be most common.
What weird creatures? I know no creatures. No? Nobody know?
Nah, maybe we would be better suited to wait in new terrain.
We no make friends with creatures? No?
We tried.
We could try. I mean, I usually end up trying to eat them at the end.
How about we set up camp and I do special dance, make friends? Yes?
I'm down.
Couldn't hurt.
Yeah. Teach you dance. See, you put the right hand on the right knee, you put the left hand on the left knee, you squat slowly, and you proceed to go up and down with your hips. And you just go up, down, hips, up, down, hips, up, down, hips. Yeah. And then when they get closer, you go faster. And you go faster. And then when they get a little closer, you scream a little bit. Like that. It's a very good dance from where I come from. We usually do it against trees. I don't know why, but it's nice. It scratches everywhere.
I like that. I'm gonna try
Thank
that.
Yeah, we could do it together. We could do it back to back. Watch out for the tail.
What that tail? um. Okay, so are we setting up camp then? I suppose, or
Yeah, if that's what you so wish. So if
I'll try to roll the survival this time.
Sure.
you got food, or for what? Like, what are you rolling survival for? Or is this? Are you
Set
guys
up-
just setting up? You
setting
guys,
up-
yeah, no, you guys don't have to roll to set up camp. Like you guys can do that unless you want to see if you can get some extra food or something.
I would like to go hunting.
All right, yeah. Do survival.
Gotta find Chudney?
Rodney?
Chudley?
Did it not show up?
You gotta,
That same thing happened to me. I had to like really throw the die.
yeah, you gotta like shake it. All right, it's wait, advantage dropped by 3.
I don't know. I
No,
said
no, he
advantage
rolled a
'cause that's the rules for the coastal.
He rolled a
Coast
4 and a
Knight.
3, so it dropped the 3, and he kept a 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, advantage. Okay, yes, now I
because
understand.
I get advantage and it didn't even really help.
All right.
One.
So, like, you still get enough for dinner, but it's just like, while you're fishing, like, how when you fish, or like, I'm assuming you're getting fish, right? Like,
Yeah, fish or
are you like kind of diving into the water and like kind of scuba diving,
I'm
or?
saying that we're dragging a net and trying to get some crabs.
Okay, so like you're getting enough like food to bring in there, and then you kind of look up and you see like this dark shadow, like kind of
Oh no!
quickly going in and out near the coast, and it's scaring all the fish away. Like you're able to pull your nets in and save it, and then like the dark shadow looks like it stops staring at the coast, and then you just see this splash as it goes back deeper out into the water.
Oh my god!
Oops.
Oh my
So
god.
so I'm
I wonder
reeling
what
my
that
crabs.
tastes like.
Yeah, well, that's the instantly I'm thinking about what it tastes like, but at the same time, I'm like, nobody's gonna believe what the hell I. So, like, I go back to camp, and well, before I go back to camp, no, there's no way for me to do that. Never mind. I go back to with my crabs, and I'm gonna be like, "Yo, guys, I just seen the craziest thing out in the water. It was just this big shadow that scared away the fishes, and then it just disappeared.
So you saw a big fish.
I don't know what it was. It was just a shadow.
Did you try dance? Maybe he wants to dance.
I didn't have a chance. It was too fast.
Well, that's the
But I
problem.
did-
You have to.
But
you
I
have to
did bring
dance
some
first.
crabs for us. Plenty
So
of
like
crabs.
you're telling me you did a dance and he gave you crabs.
Yeah. When we brushed up against each other, he gave me some crabs.
Oh, well, at least he gave you some to eat. It's probably tasty.
Yes. Here they are. Yum yum.
I need something to make on.
Song?
You have things to make on.
I have the dew. I got the dew base.
What did that do? What the? Huh?
Oh,
We'll
you
make
We
a
don't have a
fire.
grill here. We don't have a grill. We don't have a grill with us. We'll
Oh,
have to just
food.
roast them over a fire.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm just gonna go sit away from everybody and play my new musical instrument.
Paul's gonna sit down over relatively close to Dagoth and just start playing his flute.
How far
Kinda
are we from the
jamming.
coast? If I wanted to walk out and just take a look and see if I see the shadow, would that be something I could just do?
Yeah, you're only like a couple feet away.
Okay, so I want to walk out and just look out in the water, just sit there for a few minutes and see if I can spot anything.
All right, yeah. Well, I guess roll perception.
We're having a great jam session.
Yeah, we could really rock it out right now.
All right, a 13. So you're just staring out into this water, and it's like the sun is slowly coming down, and the fire is. You can see the fire starting to cast a glow behind you. And then it's like, I don't know. I think this is maybe the first time you're on the coast that is facing where the Solnado is, and it's like this ethereal like green glow that is like if you knew that it wasn't about to like try to kill you, it would be like an alluring, beautiful sight. But it's also like kind of quiet because like on the island as well, and you can hear like faint like just like just thousands of screams of like in pain and wailing from the Soulnado, as like you can kind of hear like just like this ethereal like just yelling and just from it.
Well, that's unsettling.
Yeah.
Are they yelling anything particular, or are we? Is it just pure
They're
pain
probably
screams?
singing.
Kumbaya, my leg. Yeah, they're all having.
I forgot to turn off the stove.
They all have
Right.
Charlie horses. Yeah, forgot to turn off the stove, and then you just see this purple fire blow up in the what? Hold up.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Purple rain.
Yes, the big bad is Prince.
What
That would be incredible.
Artist formerly known as Prince. But yeah, so you're about to turn around, and then out of the shadow, out of the corner of your eye, you see like this big shadow as it kind of darts away under the water. But like you weren't. All you know is that it was big, and you also know that it was looking at you.
Oh. Okay, well, maybe he wasn't drunk whenever he said that. Hmm. All right, I'm gonna walk back over and chat with Dagoth about that shadow.
Did you see what I was talking about?
Probably, barely, but it sure felt like it was looking at me.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm telling you, I wonder what them fins do.
Wonder what the teeth do. I didn't see any teeth, but I know there were teeth. You know what I mean?
Raz, don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Man, I gotta be honest. If we weren't out trying to save Aubric, I'd be real tempted to get a better look and try to catch that thing.
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't know better, I'd be swimming out there like a moth towards the light.
Yeah, you saw that light too. You wonder if they're connected.
I mean, it's,
I don't know. I don't want to be one of those screams, so I'm probably going to stay on land.
us elves do pretty good on land.
All
What'd
right.
you guys talk about?
Ooh,
I
we
hear
probably
shadows,
shouldn't
yes.
tell Floof. We probably
Well,
shouldn't
you
tell
know
Floof
what?
about that.
Why? Maybe I mean, I think we should tell Floof.
Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what?
tell Floof,
If you
tell
want
Floof.
to.
So
Floof, like, no.
Floof, if
Mhm.
you go look out on the coast, there was this giant shadowy creature,
Mhm.
and then there's this pretty light, and he just
We know the light is dangerous. But we don't know anything about the creature.
A creature in water or a creature?
it looks like it's in the water.
Yeah,
So
we
you
think
get-
it's in the water.
So you get scared of fish?
It's
Maybe.
scary.
That's what it sounds
fish,
like to
yeah.
me.
Yeah. Well, why? I mean, we all go out and check. Yeah.
I mean, we got enough food. We could just
It doesn't
ignore
sound
it
like
for
a
another
le-
day.
That doesn't sound
No.
like a Leviathan fight.
Why?
Uh,
But why we leave things that could sneak up us on us and sleep? Yes.
I'll
I mean,
watch
it's the
over us
water,
tonight.
so
Itisdpayne
So-
just watches us slowly make every wrong decision we could possibly make.
Oopal, you very funny creature. I could be in water too. I could be in water. I could be on land. I could be on water. I could be on land. That could be the thing too. So that thing in water
Well,
right now, but that thing could be
He
on
got
land.
you there, Upal.
You did
You
say
very
mean,
silly,
that's-
silly brother.
that's fair. But if it does come on land, then maybe it'll be easier to fight that way because we won't have to be swimming around it.
But then it goes back.
Plus,
into
you'd
water.
be able to do your friendly dance if it gets up on land.
Oh, but I could do friendly dance even while in the water. I could do dancing whenever.
That's talent right there. That's skill.
I
Sometimes
mean,
in
I'm
water
not.
with the dance, it makes it easier because you can float in water and do the dance. It's so.
I'm not trying to. I don't think you should go out in the water, Fred. But
Anyone? Do we get
if you
string
wanted
or
to,
something?
I do have some rope in my explorer, or what is it, the Dungeoneering pack?
So you caught animals earlier, yes?
Some crab.
Okay, so we tie one crab, we shake it out with rope, we throw it towards Shadow, see if it nibbles.
Did we all just get one-upped by Floof when it comes to planning?
I mean,
I grew up near river and sea, so I know things.
I think he's
So-
right.
I
We
mean,
might. Are you
so
willing to
I-
lose a rope and a crab?
I mean, I
If he-
take.
If he tugs on if he tugs on the crab, then we tie Upal to the rope next, and we throw him out there, so he sees that he could be on water and land at the same time. See?
Yeah,
Hey,
It'll
you
scare him
know,
off too.
I'm okay with this. I manifest in my flask a very strong elven wine, and I pass it around as we set up this trap to throw out towards this thing out on the
I-
coast.
Really
So
didn't
let's-
think we were all going fishing today, but let's do it.
Is our fire made out of like logs or individual pieces, or what's our fire made out of?
How'd you guys make
I
it?
would I just think
So-
it'd be like a traditional fire. Being that we're on the coast, I would imagine it would actually mostly consist of driftwood.
So usually this is when we catch things, what we used to do, we used to let them bite. We set rope on fire, throw rope on carrot, and then we get surprised. Yes.
Okay.
you set the rope
So we
on
can-
fire?
Yes, you set the rope on fire and you throw it at person. What happens is they get so shot by that, you surprise them with mallet in face.
I mean,
They look at rope, they go fire, and then you go haha hammer bah.
I mean, you know what?
Works
I'll
every
try
time.
it. I'll try anything twice.
This is a new fishing method I hadn't thought of before, but if it works for you,
Yes, it's actually where my hammer got the name, Hammer Time.
I'm so down.
Oh, let's go.
All
then.
right.
Paul's just gonna kind of stay kind of on the back line and just kind of play a fishing tune for us.
It's okay,
So-
brother. You stay back. You stay back there. You stay on land. You're not so sure about water right now. So we go back.
So I guess I make this trap, and I want to give the trap to Floof, because Floof or Thraz. I look at either of them, and which one of you guys want to throw this trap out?
Well,
So
how
which
long
one
is
of
the
you
ro-
can?
How long is the rope?
Oh, let's say we got 100 feet of rope,
Okay.
which isn't a ton.
So what we do, because usually we catch big things. So what we like to do, we tie to trunk a tree, and then we throw out. And then what happens is, if it's really big, it pull a tree and don't pull us, and then we go catch it.
Okay.
Yep. You want to give it a throw, Floof?
So
I
hold on, let me make sure I'm understanding this right. You guys are throwing a tree into the water?
No,
Oh, no.
no. We're gonna tie the rope. We're
I
gonna
can
tie the
see
rope
why
to the
you would
ears.
think that, though.
Well, you see, tree floats, people float. So we figured we just try it and figure out what happens.
Oh.
We're gonna tie the rope to the tree. The other end's gonna be tied with the bait, and we're gonna use it as like a makeshift fishing rod, basically.
So if it is really that big, it'll be pulling on a tree and not on one of us.
You know, I could probably give you guys a potion of giant now.
You might have
Or-
to if it starts pulling on a tree.
Yeah.
If it pulls the tree out, we're gonna have to use a giant.
Alright.
After a
So
combat
down.
encounter that D-Payne was not anticipating.
No, it's all good.
Every one of these meetings, we stray further from pain.
No, it's all good.
He's like, oh my
It's-
god, they're RPing.
I'll be honest, I wasn't really listening to anything you were saying as I was trying to look things up to how to share a map. But no, okay. So yeah, well, you guys can definitely do that. Let's see. What's some fun without some rolls though? So let's see, to set this up. Okay. One of you guys are gonna have to roll nature to see if you can find a decent enough tree to tie this to. Another person is gonna have to roll survival to pretty much, like, I think you had some bait, but I guess to make the bait alluring and like into being on there, and then someone will have to roll, like how about this? Because I guess to cast it, we'll say stealth, so that way you guys aren't drawing attention to yourself.
Okay. Well, I can only really do one of those with any proficiency, so
Yeah.
I can
When
do
did you-
survival.
I only have
I-
one each, basically. I could
I
roll a
have
d20, but somehow my character got deleted.
Get Oopal to throw it. He's not even
I see,
involved,
like-
but
I still see your character.
No, I do
On the
too.
top.
Maybe.
I see it here.
I see multiple unnamed.
yeah.
Can you click the
And
top?
an extra Dagoth.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. It's so I'm minimizing the screen, so I just have like the map on the screen,
Mhm.
and I guess it doesn't show the icons. That's why. Okay, there we go. Never
So
mind.
we had what? It was survival and stealth.
And
nature,
nature for the tree part.
Yeah,
I
nature
could
to get the
do-
find the tree, stealth to throw it in there. Let's see.
I'll do,
Um,
s- I'll
well-
do stealth because I can throw it.
and then here, you know what? One more thing. Since you guys are tying a rope to the bait, someone's gonna have to do, I guess, just like sleight of hand to tie this rope.
Oh, I'll do the sliding.
That way,
I
everyone
got that. I got that.
everyone-
Oh wait,
can
no,
have a thing.
Oopal's got that. He's the rogue. Duh.
I got the tying of the bait. No problem.
I didn't know you were down with this. You didn't seem too enthused with
Oh,
the
I-
plan.
I am fine with the plan. I'm just not going to be up on the front line. I'm going to stand back when we go to throw this thing out there.
You do.
Alright.
I am all for.
Who's doing
I'm all
what?
for doing this.
Okay, so yeah, no, okay. It looks like okay, so Floof is
We got the
definitely
bait tied.
and Floof is being super stealthy.
I
To
sneaky.
throw it out.
No,
Uh-oh.
Oh no, the flop.
I didn't.
Alright,
I did
so
not make the bait look very
the
good.
bait didn't look very good. Alright. Did MV find a decent tree?
Oh, what am I doing? again?
Naturous.
Nature.
Naturous envy.
A second. Did it roll?
Oh.
Shake
There
it
it
first.
is.
I don't know why, but that does it for me. Dang, everybody pulled
Okay.
their weight with Thraz.
So like I just imagine Thraz is like beating the crabs with his wooden stick, just
Look
like
good. Look good. Look good.
yeah, like maybe he's like in the middle trying to prepare it, and Floof's like, yeah, and that's why he's just so distracted he can't like get it to make it look good. But who knows?
So
Maybe
there's just this smooshed crab just tied.
yeah.
Just see. So the question is: were you preparing it? Were you making it alluring before or after I tied it to the rope?
You tied it first, and then while you were tying the tree side, I was over there just beating on it.
It's like it moved, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, it startled me, and I got mad. It was like, "Don't you sneak up on me like that!"
I am not gonna do the friendship dance with you, sir. But anyway, so you guys do that. You throw. Floof is able to throw, like stealthily throw the bait in there, and just like that was wrong noise. Just I can't make a good drop noise.
There you
As it lands in
Oh, I
there,
can't do it either.
and it's just quiet, except for they're like. Just like
so peaceful.
and you just hear that,
So majestic.
and you guys are just staring at this thing, and it's just quiet, and it's like a minute passes. Actually, here, you know what? This will be fun, because I don't think you can see this.
We can't.
Oh,
That's
That's
a
pretty
shadow
cool.
die.
yeah.
So
Oh, you
It-
get shadow die? That's horrible. I hate this program. Let's go back to roll 20.
there we go. Let's roll more.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was possible to do that in roll 20 too.
Yeah, I'm just lazy.
It just
Um,
didn't show
Life
the
that comes
shadow
out of the
dying.
water, eats you.
But anyway, so look something here. Say do dee dee do 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 boom boom. Alright, yeah, no, okay, so it's like a minute. And another minute passes, still no change except for like the screaming. It's just like I have a sore throat. No, just joking. But you just hear more screaming. It's like 2 minutes turn into 5. 5 minutes turn into 10. 10 minutes turn into 20. And now it's like an hour later and nothing has happened.
I told you to be appealing.
Did you tell the crowd to dance a little bit? Sometimes it's gotta dance a little bit.
All right. Well, as you yell, this giant tentacle comes out of the water, grabs the tree, rips it out, and brings it into the water with it.
Oh,
I
that
think
was
we
the
caught something.
thing.
Wonder
So-
how that
so-
tastes.
Do we know what color the color of the tentacle was?
It was like a grayish, reddish kind of color.
What?
Well, it's a good thing
Okay.
we tied that rope to a tree and not to one of you guys.
Well, the question is, was it trying to grab the sound, or was it following the rope? If I yelled again, would it grab me? Oh, wait, no, actually, guys, just stay a little bit away. And I want to walk over to another tree and stand behind it and yell again.
All right.
I think. I
Like
think.
a good several feet back.
All right,
I
what-
think-
Can your image, can you make noises from your image, or is it just completely silent?
I can't yet. I can't yet.
How fast are you? Do you think you're fast enough to when it pops up, you can switch in time?
Well, we can find out.
All right.
Does it take you-
So
Can you scream and switch?
yeah, what are you yelling? Let's start there. What are you yelling?
I'm gonna yell the exact same thing because I want to see if it's gonna come up after my voice.
Okay.
So I want to make an echo over near where those guys are, and then I'm gonna yell, "I told you to be appealing," and switch.
Tentacles suck. Rings are where it's at.
So as soon as you say appeal, like, and not finish your words, the water, this explosion of water comes out, and like as you shift places, like you turn and see that the tree that was ripped out was thrown out of the water at the tree you were at, and you lost your clone.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Yeah.
dude.
So I'm just staring, and my clone's little fog comes back over and wraps around my arm, and I just don't move. I'm just like, oh.
I think we should probably move the camp a little farther away from where this goes. Holy shoot.
I'm clearly in shock, and I just slowly start doing Floof's dance.
He did it. He did it. I joined him.
Shoot, I join into what
I learned this from Tactic.
It must be that elven wine, man.
All right. Yeah, you guys going back to your camp?
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
You know, guys, I kind of feel like maybe attacking that thing isn't the smartest idea we could have, so...
I have to say, usually when we go fishing before, we get better results than that. I'm just saying.
He's
Not many
completely unfazed.
I mean, not many people catch trees.
Yeah. Usually we catch the fish. The fish doesn't catch our tree. But whatever.
One thing I do want to say real quick. This is just a quick pause for the charity links and all that. Night, if you don't mind, or if anyone can just repost everything in everyone's chat. And I'm just gonna say this stuff will carry over to other games.
Oh, yeah.
Until they get used. So just something that's like, oh, it didn't happen tonight. This will carry on. So that was something I was just looking at the time, just kind of seeing how late we started. So,
Yeah.
So don't worry. There at least is one on the board, and it's mine.
Do.
That's the most dangerous one too.
You know, if we had Aubric with us, I bet he could jump up and grab that tentacle.
I bet you he could have definitely caught it with that tree, and he would have punched it right in its stupid mouth.
Yeah, right in its stupid mouth. We would have had whatever that is. It'd be up here now.
So you guys going back to your camp?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Because we got to get some rest. So we can't play around with this whatever this thing is too much. We got to get Aubric.
And so as you guys are walking back to the camp, you can see, like, as you can look past the light, 2 figures. Still about they seem a little bit closer than what you're normally are used to, but there's just these 2 creatures that are just, you can't get a good read on them, and these 2 figures, just shadowy figures, kind of just staring at you. And then once they notice that you're looking at them, they drift away.
You know, that is, how many times is that now? And they haven't even introduced themselves to us. We should name them.
I think that's 4,
Tommy,
5.
Tommy and Joey.
What was that? Tommy and Joey?
Tommy, yes.
Not Tommy and Gun.
Now we have another $30 in there for us.
Ah, sweet.
Banked on my side.
Oh, you. All right.
Just in case we need it as a party.
I'm also gonna say they can't cancel each other out. Okay. Like, I will not cancel yours out.
That's
vice
fair.
versa. I just figured,
fair, and I don't have any plans on that.
Yeah, I just figured I would say that right at the top, so that way people are like, "Oh yeah," like, no, that's not gonna happen. That takes the fun out of it.
Thank you, by the way, Knight. Appreciate that, man. I like that you typed the message as banking.
Yep.
And I typed no message for mine.
Wow.
He needs no message.
Itisdpayne should have been. You're my bitch.
I'll admit, it was a very big character turn for Itisdpayne, but hey, it got the message across. All right, so, anybody keeping watch? Or
I am, like, in typical fashion. And,
okay.
Just like I do
trade off.
every day, I sit towards the direction those things appear and kind of just stare off into the distance.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, so you'll trade off at a certain time and all that, but
just so we both get rested.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a pretty uneventful night. So, you guys wake up, you guys are all packed up, ready to go. Everything seems quiet except that and
it's kind of relaxing when you get used to it.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting used to it. I'm gonna miss it when it's gone.
It's like a white noise machine.
I'm gonna have to hire a man to stand outside my window and do this all night.
And just scream.
every so often when I wake up, he's gotta go.
Instead of a rooster, it's a screamster.
A screamer out there.
All right, so with the events of last time, are you guys sticking to your coastal traverses, or are you going to try to cut through? And by the way, is there anything that you want to name this place? And if you guys want to think about it, that's fine too. Hell, you weren't here for the other places, but Phantom Bay and Echo Camp were places that got named along the way. So since
Camp Tentacle.
Pentacoast.
Pentacoast, even better.
I don't know if I can add text. Let's see.
I don't know how to put text on. I don't know how to do text.
I say we make Camp Senpai.
Camp Senpai? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, because it has the tentacle already. So I mean,
What do we call
And it noticed us. It did notice us.
Yeah, it did reach for us already.
Calamari Coast?
Ooh, that's
I
pretty
like that
good.
one. That's good.
I like that one.
Knight, can you get rid of your radius?
I was trying to mark the camp, but that was the best I could do at the time. The draw wasn't working for me at the time.
Yeah, I like Kalamarkov.
I do too.
It's the bard in me. That's what I do now.
Yeah.
How about
Well, I mean,
how about we named
we're-
it almost got poked hard by Tentacle Bay.
Yes. It's a bit of a mouthful, ironically.
It just rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah.
I mean, I also happen to have a background as a folk hero.
All right. If someone can make a note of that for some reason, I don't know how to add text to the map. Like,
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be just a plain
and it's just
text
like
option that I see.
Do we have a notes area in the Discord? To
yeah.
I'll put it in our talkies.
There's something there.
Maps. I'll put it in maps.
Calamari post.
Uh,
Plus. Oh.
That doesn't work. No. Oh.
I don't know how you spell it. Calamari coast.
anything.
We'll spell it rough with the K like that for coast because it was Thraz yelling that helped discover it, and he's an orc, and they have that harsh dialect. So
I'm down.
yeah,
I'm good with that. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, why don't you guys?
We're officially naming everything here. It should all be misspelled.
that would be so funny.
We bring maps back to like give to people to file away in libraries, and everything in here is just spelled so bad.
100 years later, what morons went down this coastline? the calamari calve.
Oh,
what just happened?
Oh, we
what just happened?
We just
Did
gotta
everyone just get
relog
dropped?
in.
Whoa.
It's just the call you gotta redo.
That's the first time that's happened.
No.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one before.
And time for Knight to remember how to work face cams. There he is.
Hey!
I was checking
like,
to see if the other one was working at the moment, but it's still not.
No.
I probably need to reinstall that plugin on OBS. I'm going to blame
Probably.
OBS for being dumb.
All right. So, with the events of last night on the coast, are you guys going to continue along the coast, or are you going to try to cut through?
I
would
think-
argue for kind of cutting off that tip of the coast there and just kind of going north or west northwest across. It's not letting me draw.
I'm
You
torn
drew
because
on mine.
I mean we stuck to
on
the
mine it didn't.
coast. We like pretty much stuck to the coast all day and didn't really encounter any issues. So
Yeah.
like I feel like if we stayed off to the coast, because see that little itty bitty island up there? I would love to just be able to have a vantage to see what's out there.
Yeah, and as long as we stay behind tree, we don't get grabbed. And as long as we don't yell whatever he yelled, we're good.
Yeah. I mean, just
Yeah.
don't be appealing. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
pasty is a
Tentacle
much
just
better
pops out and
adjective.
grabs you.
Just be more of a snack next time.
Yeah. So if we're gonna stay on the coast, everybody has to try not to be a snack.
Yeah,
My thought
but
was more just a time factor, because straight across is like a third of the distance of that running the coastline,
Yeah.
and we
And we
are
are trying to save
we are
Aubric.
under a dedeline here.
My intelligence is a 9, so my character goes cross-eyed when you start talking math.
Okay, we'll
Listen,
compromise.
we go coastline, it take long time. We go cross country, short time.
Oh, he's
Well,
rhyming.
We cut across now, and then we'll go up the coastline on the way back.
You know what? I'm down with that. Let's do that.
Because we'll have a boat anyway. Although we may not want to
Yeah.
be in it with Tentacle Monster.
I mean,
I'm sure that'll be fine, as long as
Well-
nobody says appealing. as a tentacle pops out of the water again.
As long as nobody's.
I mean,
"Ah!"
honestly, we'll have Aubric with us, hopefully, so I really am not
Oh,
afraid
right.
of
Yeah, then
anything.
we'll get to eat whatever monster that is.
Yeah, so and Floof, I mean, do you see what this dude turns
Oh yeah,
into when he gets
it's
mad?
true. It's true. I'm pretty sure if our new friend grabbed Floof, he would regret it pretty quick.
So I'm just saying, yeah, I think
Now
we
I'm
do
just
that.
imagining. Now I'm just imagining Floof getting grabbed, pulled underwater, and then 2 seconds later popping back up with the monster on his back, walking back in.
I brought snacks.
he's got like 2 tentacles, and he's like, they're ripped off. I couldn't get the rest.
All right, so you guys are going over the coast. Someone roll survival.
But no,
I
we're
think
going.
we're
We're
going
cutting
cross
through.
country.
We're cutting
Oh,
across.
you're cutting through?
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, we changed.
Okay,
Never
still,
mind.
someone roll survival.
Who wants to do it this time?
Since I kind of directed that way, I'll roll it this time.
Yeah. Dead.
10.
Dead.
All right, yeah, and so as you kind of go deeper into the forest and stuff, leaving the coast, you're making decent, like you're not like breaking like records, but you're still making it a decent way, like maybe getting a little bit lost. But as soon as you kind of lose sight of the coast, like, and like you realize you don't hear the screams of the Solnado anymore, and like it is like not even like even when you're down to Phantom Bay and Echo Camp and everything below there, like there was still sounds of like forest life or maybe even jungle life depending on the foliage here. But as you enter here, it's like quiet, like eerily quiet. Like really only noise that you guys can hear is like maybe Floof's telling like a story of how you can do like the friendship thrust or something like that, or a Dagoth singing a song and everything. But like when in between the moments of there, it's like you guys can just hear like your own breathing and like kind of like, and it just seems like that's the only sound going through as you are making your way through. And you guys pretty much make it through there. You realize like you don't know if you totally made it out, but then you find like if you lost your way or anything, but you actually let's see. Somebody, why don't you roll me an investigation check?
Who wants to do that
Somebody
one?
else.
I'll do it. What is it? Investigation?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? I probably shouldn't do that. It has an intelligence modifier.
Threz doesn't really investigate too much.
Okay.
I
Floof is
mean,
silent.
Floof
is
is
silently
down, man.
investigating on
We can always depend on Floof to come in the club.
No kidding.
So
Floof
Floof,
is silently investigating on mute.
Yeah.
so Floof, you maybe it's just due from your time of running around the plains and stuff. You realize that you guys didn't go to the north as you were expecting. You guys kind of actually went more a little bit south and kind of cut in between this little, what looks like a little gap in between these mountains or these small hills, and that's why you didn't feel like you were going up anything. But you guys actually are walking, and you make your way to,
Making my way downtown.
I don't know if that showed up on your map, like the second dot I made.
see it.
Yeah.
And the where the rivers are.
Yeah, into Crook of the Rivers. But from there, it's starting to get dark again.
Well,
Well,
or at least
mean-
making ground. We got fresh
So-
water.
So where this is located right now, because it looks like it's kind of like a meeting between a couple of small bodies of water. Is it flatlands or is it hills going towards the village? Right where we're standing right now.
It's flat land, and then it's kind of like low hills.
Are we starting from a higher point?
No, you guys are you're on the flat land kind of right now, but
Okay,
it's kind of like all trees and like there's a little bit of a clearing, and you can kind of see up at like out of the clearing you can see like kind of these small mountains just jutting up.
Okay. I personally think that I would like to carry on moving at this point, but if you guys want to play it safe, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like at this point everything's out trying to kill us anyway. I mean, that's just kind of where I'm at. I mean,
All that matters to me is that I'm not tired. That I'm rested when we get to the village first, so that I can do what I have to do there.
we'll see. From our knowledge of the lay of the land, from the vantage points that we got, at least, I feel like we're going to be able to take a decent break at the base of the mountain before we get to the village.
We could also follow the coast. That might actually help us here.
It's true too.
Yeah, we can also choose between. Well, at least theoretically, choose between north and south coast too.
That's
For our
true. Yeah.
approach.
Okay.
I mean, kind of looking at the rough terrain, it kind of looks like the south approach might be smoother sailing, maybe.
I don't disagree, actually. It looks like that's the best way to go. Do you want to continue through this night and then take a rest the following, or do you want to rest now and then do the long trek?
It's not the worst idea as long as we're rested before we get there, because I don't want to go try to help Aubric and not be able to.
I mean, I guess the question is how far would we get? Because would we really get significant where our next camp would be that much closer to the village? Because I feel like we're going to have to at least one more camp before we get to the village anyway. And whether it's like just next door to the village or down the coastline a little ways, I don't know that that's going to make a huge difference.
Yeah, you kind of got a point. Do you guys think if we made camp here and then we traveled for one more day and then made camp, we'd probably get to the village pretty early in the following day, right? So we wouldn't really be saving a lot of time by robbing ourselves of sleep, and
we don't
we're being hunted.
We also don't want to necessarily camp too close to the village.
True.
Because who knows how far they might go.
Could we just take a short rest, maybe?
It's not the worst idea.
Yeah. The only thing we have river nearby. You think thing can go through river?
I mean, as long as we don't camp on the river, if we give ourselves a little bit of room.
How deep do you think river is?
I mean,
Do we know?
we can find out.
Know that? Yeah, can we
Paul
find
grabs
out
a
how deep
couple
the
of,
river
How
is?
deep the river is?
Big rocks and tosses it in the river just to see how much of a.
I would just grab a long branch and then stick it in until it can't get stuck in anymore.
Which way do you want to do?
I mean, what do you guys want to do?
I think
branch would be
rock
more
probably
accurate.
better.
Okay.
No, I think rock more. I think rock better because you get near a branch and you get grabby.
Oh yeah, that's true. Who knows what creatures are around?
Yeah, you get grabby. You make friends. We don't make friends. Yeah.
I mean, you guys are practically crocodiles.
Sure.
I'm just taking a back seat on this one.
That's what we
Ranger
call racism. Oh man, this just I don't know if you guys watch any other campaigns. On the City of Mist campaign, one of the guys is a tiefling, and there was a whole encounter where they were getting scared because they went into this cult-filled area, and this person comes up. They pass this person that's like in this alleyway. Like everyone they meet right now is just like, "Oh, happy Restay, Reese bless you, which is one of the Celestials, and everyone's like, "What the heck is going on?" They look down an alley and this guy's just like, "Oh my gosh, I can do this. I'm gonna make sure we can do this." I'm like, oh, okay. Like this moment just, and they go past, and as they walk by, he steps out and he's just like, "Hey, hey you!" And this human walks up to this tiefling young woman, like walks past the party, scares them, gets down on one knee. He's like, "Would you marry me?" It scares the whole party, but as soon as that happens, the guy who's playing a tiefling is just like, thinking humans taking all the good tiefling women, and just like, and so we're like, "Oh, so you're an incel."
Oh my god.
Wow.
I don't think that's a class now. It's a specialization.
It's a background. Oh man, it's a hidden class that no one wants. Anyway,
I'm gonna multi-class from fighter to incel.
Yes.
your charisma goes up, goes down, goes down. It depends. It goes up against certain people, but down against others.
Right.
But you can't talk to people face to face. Anyway, yeah. So you're gonna throw a rock in the water to see how is this supposed to work?
Well, we throw a rock, and then Upal goes and fetches rock and tells
splash.
us how deep it is.
Wait. Okay. So you're gonna throw the rock, and then Upal's gonna get the rock to find out how deep. So Upal's the stick. Okay, I got this. But
I
yeah,
was not going swimming, just for the record.
but no, you guys, you can throw your rock and all that stuff, but you realize that it's not very deep. It's like maybe at most in certain areas, like between 5, the deepest it goes is like 5 feet. Which is still really deep. Thinking about it, remember
Yeah,
how
it's like 5 feet is actually
5 feet is pretty
Um,
deep, but it's like that's like in the center of it.
Well, I mean, Upal's a really small guy, so that's kind of concerning for me. So I'm thinking that
I'm gonna retcon that because then I just remembered how big 5 feet was. It doesn't like it's pretty much like it doesn't go under like 3, like it doesn't go over like kind of 3 foot. 3 foot is like the deepest part, which is still kind of deep, but it's not like
what's the current like?
It's like a slow trickling pace.
All right,
and you guys can like
It's more of a
see.
stream. It's more of a stream
Yeah.
than a river.
Yeah, a stream crick. It's
Upal,
like
do you have ice breath?
Yes, it is cold breath. Yes.
Could you freeze it and we can just run across?
I don't know how cold that is.
This man's a genius, and there's nothing that could go wrong with this plan.
hey, you have a free random roll that you can get, and you can see if it succeeds.
Oh, that would be such a waste.
I'm not
on
gonna
such a
use my,
powerful roll.
I'm not gonna use my banked roll on that.
Yeah, use your bank roll on some Daggett shenanigans. Oh, you wait till we fight something flying and I get one of these guys to throw me at something.
Oh, it's coming.
All right, so let me
Random
just
flow.
get this straight. You guys are trying to just cross the river and keep going, right?
Yeah.
You guys can do that easily enough. Like there's nothing stopping you.
Ranger
D-Payne
leads,
just
muscle
wants to
follows.
D-Payne just wants us to get to the village so bad.
Well, like you guys are just. I'm like trying to figure out. I'm like, no, like this. It's like it's not that deep. You guys are making it much worse than it actually is.
We're sitting here looking at a sidewalk.
We
like,
almost got
"Hmm."
swiped by a giant hentai monster. We're kind of working. We're trying to watch out for this stuff.
I mean, he's not wrong. Scary out in the wild.
He means like
Accidentally exited the game.
Deepayne's like 4 magical birds pick you up and drop you off at the village. Okay, now we're at the village, guys.
No, like you guys can take as long as you do the village. I'm just trying to make you. I just want you guys to understand. The creek, stream, river thing is not as bad as your brains are imagining it. You guys are making a mountain out of a Play-Doh tub.
Crick.
Dude, my favorite part, just imagining Payne watch our dumbasses. We like walked up to a sidewalk and we're like, what should we do? He's like, just walk.
There's some chalk on the ground. There's some chalk.
But what if we did this?
We're like, I would like to roll survival to step onto the sidewalk. Just walk.
If I step on the crack, does it actually break my mouse back?
You know what? If anyone can test this out, it will be me. I won't hear about it.
So wait, is Upal freezing the water?
Payne,
Have we
You know
decided
what,
that
we-
yet?
Well, we're going camping anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna blow with my my cold breath at the water and just see what happens.
Why
Okay.
not?
Oh no.
Roll it.
It's a Constitution saving throw, so how do I roll?
All right, I'm gonna do a caution
He's
saving
got-
throw for the water.
Deepayne.
That's a natural 1. It is super frozen.
Doesn't the water have to pull a natural 1 card now too?
Oh my
I don't think on
god.
Constitution throws, but if you want, let's see. Critical hit. We want. Why
Could he
not?
be like over encumbered or something stupid?
Alrighty. So, the water got vertigo. It's now a sickened.
By itself.
I'm so
It's sick of
disgusted.
itself.
I'm so
I'm just gonna-
disgusted right now.
All right. So, are you guys gonna cross over the path?
Yes, the frozen bridge.
Frozen
Yes,
bridge.
yes.
Okay.
We just traveled halfway across this island, like
I mean,
going through what?
well,
Who knows
hold
what
on,
kind of
hold-
harsh
hold on.
terrain?
Dude, why
To be
not?
defeated by a river.
Yeah.
Frozen stream, so we can walk over it on the ice.
I feel like that was more like a boss move by you. Guys, watch this. Ice. Who wants some drinks?
The
Yeah.
dragon breath once, and then I use it for this.
Yep.
You get it back if you take a long rest. Okay, so you guys are gonna keep pushing through then, right? Unless there's anything else you want to do with the stream.
I mean, if Upal's tired after such a display, we could set up camp. When we get to the other side.
We've been arguing about setting up camp for like a half hour.
We go like another 20 feet. It's like, guys, that took a lot out of me. Let's just take
Okay.
No, I'm down. We can keep going if you want.
Ranger
that-
leads, muscle follows.
All right. Well, if you're gonna keep going, roll survival.
Okay.
Question: Does who has night vision?
Oh my god, I'm so glad that didn't count.
I've got dark vision.
I have dark vision.
Ooh.
Oh, I rolled a 6. So I rolled a 1 before, but it didn't count because I didn't click it right. I mean, this wasn't much better.
But like, okay, so some people have dark vision. Is that
I think we all of us do.
yeah?
I don't know,
So
dude. I don't know. Do dragons have that? I don't remember that being a thing.
I know Thraz and
Look at the main tab on your character sheet. Mine says it under senses. It just put it in there automatically with my race.
I don't have anything under senses.
So just me
Dragon.
and Dagoth?
Dragonborn do not have dark vision. It's actually, this is the explanation. There's no explanation given why Dragonborn don't have dark vision, so it's up to each campaign to decide.
Hmm.
Well, too bad my name is D-Payne and not Campaign. So that's my long lost cousin.
I mean, the cool thing is it's a homebrewed world, so you can have night vision work differently, and you can also have people's racial bonuses be different, so you could take it away completely.
Yeah, everyone's night vision is now gone because I have spoken.
Nobody can see
I'm
me.
joking. I'm joking. Nah, but
Nobody
like,
can see me.
I was just wondering. So, but pretty much like, since 2 people have night vision and 2 people don't, like, it is perfectly fine for like, if you guys want
We
to
could
go.
pair up.
Yeah, and maybe that is what's happening right now to why you're going with your role, and like you're just getting lost. Like you don't know if it's the fact that you have 2 people that can't see well, and like I don't know. Did you guys light a torch?
I personally don't because it negatively affects my vision.
Mm-hmm. Anybody
Yeah, I
else?
didn't light one.
No.
I mean, if
Huh.
I have a
don't have a
lantern, but
torch.
it sounds like if we have light like that, that would kind of throw off our ranger's vision there.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm usually always up in the front, maybe 30 yards because I don't need the light and it messes me up.
Mm-hmm. So,
I don't think we need to go like an excessive distance extra
Yeah.
here anyway.
but like I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say between like maybe just like between everyone else trying to go through the dark and everything, like Dagoth keeps has to coming back and all that. You guys don't make it a whole lot farther, but you pretty much come like you finally, like, if you guys decide to stop for the night, let me ask this, are you guys gonna try to keep pushing throughout the night, or like if you realize you're not making a lot of distance, you're just gonna stop?
By the time we realize we're not making distance, I feel like we'd probably stop. So we'd try for a little while, but if it's not doing much, then
I'm thinking like maybe a couple hours after dark type of thing, not all night long sort of thing.
Yeah. So
yeah, like a short rest, like
Okay.
4 hours, 3 hours, 3 hour rest.
Yeah, like
It's
it's
2
a
hours
it's a
and
long
45
day,
minutes.
but not
20
like
minutes.
all
And,
night. thing.
yeah. I mean, it's not like rain is here so all night.
all right, so Dagoth, you find like this clearing, like a small clearing in the forest that
Ahoy! A clearing over the horizon.
yeah, but I'm not going to show you where it is on the map yet because you won't know that until the morning. And you get a little bit of your bearings. But yeah, are you guys pretty much just making camp?
yeah.
Yeah, we make. I feel like I would just make camp and then just kind of play music. I'm still kind of coming to terms with the musical side.
Okay. Really wish I could remember what your weapon, your thing was called. It was like
Dewdrop or something.
Doomist. I don't know.
Something like that.
Go boost
I'll have to
my
think
go boost my YouTube analytics and watch the video. But yeah,
Dude, I roll a 2 and still get a 9 though.
Mhm. Yeah, it's coming along. Yeah. So, but yeah, you guys, like, are you making camp, like, just kind of making a fire and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing special.
Mm-hmm. So, and then normal keeping watch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Envy, roll perception.
Oh, are we doing good with the percent? Bard help us out.
Too bad it didn't count because it didn't show up.
Oh, dang on. That was a good one. So what do I do? Just double click it or something? Okay, that's still good.
I think you
I
gotta
got an
make sure you
18.
roll in the chat box.
I usually like shake it and then roll it a little extra hard because if I don't do that, it doesn't seem to count it.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seemed to have too much trouble with that. I've just been dragging it and just kind of over the chat box all in one motion.
I like your
Yeah, that's what it
rolls.
seems like.
So,
Floof is dancing, doing his dance again.
in his sleep.
You would look so possessed doing that dance in the sleep.
All right, so you guys are sitting there, and it's just quiet, and then Dagoth, you kind of maybe look down to how do I tune this stupid thing, and you look up, and there's a person in your camp,
Oh snap! Like a full blown person.
a full blown person, and with your perception check, you can tell that he's or she is somewhat incorporeal.
Okay, so that's pretty much how they were able to get as close as they did. It's
Yeah.
like they were. So I kind of see through them.
Yeah.
Being,
They have this slow, kind of slight ember glow coming from their torso, and this one just looks at you and is like, "What are you doing here?"
What are you doing here?
I asked first.
This is my camp.
You should not belong here, warm blood.
Well, you look like your blood's warmer than me, so I don't know who you're calling warm blood. So
No,
pump the brakes.
I have a congestion in the throat. That's what you see. No, talk about me. Why do you have to leave? Otherwise, there will be consequences.
Why do we have to leave? What's...
We have claimed this land. We already are dealing with the other warm bloods.
What gives you the right to this land?
What gives you the right to our land?
I never claimed rights. I'm just doing passage.
What are you coming here for?
Just get my friends. Maybe some good drink. And
I love
what-
drink.
Right? I mean, medieval buds. Medieval buds are the best.
You have medieval buds.
I have this flask that I can make medieval buds come.
Prove
I
it.
have one more. All right, here. I hand him the flask. I use my last charge of the flask till a long rest to give him medieval buds.
And so he goes and he holds it up to drink it, and it's just goes into his mouth, but just kind of drops on the ground. Oh, this gives me memories. I'm going to keep this. Boys, we've got a medieval flask. And you just see kind of multiple lights show up around the forest. And he's like, yes, you guys will join us whether you want to or not. And you just hear this voices coming from the woods, just as these ember lights start coming closer and closer and closer. And we'll see you guys next time.
Wow,
Guys better not die in his sleep, okay?
that's some crazy stuff. I didn't actually expect anything that happened. So.
Yep.
Yeah, this was a very interesting one.
He went fishing for calamari.
Calamari.
And we
we
struggled to
caught
walk
calamari.
across. We struggled to cross a small river.